Money.
The new, more heavy. I must be heavy.
And as I want one here.
You want area for the come on, Yame, I want day and Mumpai Buntino.
All the way from Belgium. I mean, say, maybe what perform because of about 20.
Oh, yes, Nedica, I'm not sure what tea for the wire for the BBR social media issue. Said Odika Kai and Omicha, episode for some more Belgium. Delegate on free Belgium or Moba. Number 12 and a marking, a chow. And about 20, said Odika Kai and the Abba. Say, a barber, never keep party, no. And you see, or Soma, a quanso. Go baby a party in the Namano. And what?
Move a see or Soma, a quanso.
Yes.
And a baby and Namano.
Oh, dear. And yet, so when him say, young be a year, the pa, and PP, and be a year. A friend said, O Brumankuma, O Brumankuma, O Brumankume, O Brumankume. Nay, I just, O Brumankuma da Pajan, O Brumankuma da Pajan, and they who can Brumankuma pet at a Pajan and Anka or so man kitten, and all can Brumankuma pet, Bona a chinia bank kitten PP.
Ah,
and a credit catcher. And you have a G party, you have a 2 about G party, no. Edi esi osoma kwanso obi obetimi ya di esi osoma kwanso no wura ayeka na kompreko Japan
was it chiniema bi wo
kitten anka se bi wo mse kitten na epiepie ba so atase enti ye be G party no ye be to aba amakan kompreko Japan se na wutie mu a osoma kitten betimi epiepie ba ene baby a party na manje ye wakono baby a party any namu ewakono
a party na then e dey na party na
MP New Patriotic Party any 41% any 87 MPs in parliament party na 30%. And we need the leadership of the party or you bold or you strong okuta honesty or you decisive or pragmatic ideas a bit me aboa party na managina
my ancient commonasi say from Belgium or the Bagana when you made that decision say and a party makes that decision say 31st of this year near betu abey meaning say nkrofo na to abama o am obey the general secretary answer na will be free what was the conversation between omo to abanma wo ho no and the decision you are making today to vote for Honorable Kennedy.
Very well. I mean, General Secretary, branch secretary.
Branch secretary,
the NPP have only one General Secretary.
General Secretary, yes.
Just
so that is a branch.
Yes. It will be a branch secretary. And I have JFK post. And you know, Sanya Ubusano, you see, about to name to me to mame me to ediama the sentiment of the people. Me to the amani panwa, almost to Abama, I'm a branch secretary. Almost someone walk and someone me tea or come, ya me tea on street issue. And no thing inform you this she said, no, you got to Abana, you to back in Japan. If you say, oh no, and you be a me to send our introduction, say, oh, your ton candidate to be, there's difference between a marketing something and accepting something. There's difference between marketability and acceptability. Say, who ton, there's a ton. But I said, the panel better, and they're different. And your ton 8 years, 16 years, by a 41%. It tells you that people do not accept that the panel will come. Meaning, is how we pray. Kalomo preko kalomo. Ubet me akoton e wozongo.
Gabi.
Ento. Ba so bet me akoshedwa preko dwa e wozongo. Me ba. Ukobo kiosk. A petition kiosk. So obebo e wo mi mfichire ha. Na akobo wozongo he na benya market.
Mfichire obema market
wozongo. You know, there's difference between say ya market na ye accept. Yeah, 41% in 87% each they say. They didn't accept the candidate represented the last election. They didn't. The results shows.
Meaning, sir, from you, no, there is a difference between yes, you agree. Say a ban marketing, yeah, marketing it will be But Ghana for now.
Acceptability is also there for us to see. So what I say, and to be a state delegate for, Mama yam fire selfish interest. Near Muse who say ye for candidate in Ria. And ya may vote ye one. But also Ghana for G candidate in G NTD2. And Sana, it mean to be. Political parties you inform more 2 million epe. See epe 2 million. And you're not Ghana for no taxi driver for me by Mishadam for trotto. For trotto be see Jajan for taxi. I'm telling you. Obia is kind of saying, Mishadam so be any me. Minimum be answer. And NDP for election on the actually. I'm for Cameroon, 1 people for the no way, I'm for Cameroon. That is what they are saying. So the people are accepting Canada, Japan because of what? His honesty, his boldness, his decisive. And I know let's hear you. You must say, who say, I'm up at 9 o'clock. Now, Ubia Gadano, Abaji, about 2 or 2. Because I was all Gia Tumuno. Now, Busa parliamentarians 217 and that results no wouldn't mean now. But the way I now know Chinchimi and Sajiji free and so. And we need a very bold leader. A leader who have a charismatic nature. On the only second in Japan, Nipa Breaker said the second coming of JJ. Only that. So what I say. And yes, delegate for. Yes, MPP. The BRMP in the Namono. Kayanu begins for Mumba. Say, I know what Ghanaians want as a matter.
My minister was our question in 2024. We go into a general elections.
Yes.
The argument has been that Obi Eniwa wako more than 8 years under the Fourth Republic. Obia runnings Obeko Oko 8 years. After 8 years, there will be a balance in power. MPP for Beba, MPP for Koku 8 years. NDC for some which by. So breaking the 8, was a mantra, knowing very well that it wasn't possible. But I was here to make call. Into a 8 years mantra. After 8 years, a party will go now from.
But they told us it's possible. I'm catching say possible. And if say nka yenya resource bia President Akufo-Addo. Ya to about every 2008 election. What I say? On your 49% plus.
Yes.
Now I got one constituency time. The whole Ghana to Abana we need say one constituency near got 2 more Abana declare election. Akufo-Addo won that election. So what I say? 49+%. About 2 years, 2 years. You got baby how you lose election. Enti my attribute be brave. Say yanko to abano amount because what they is on go vote be brave. How did he say it? He said it. Who catch it say what they no vote be brave. Want to be. Maybe say want to be. There be want to be.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Ebai. Maybe say ebai. Me no bon komo.
So we no more party.
Yeah, but
ebai ya be hu say ebai na
So do we want 41% again? Do you want to who person new results or you do new things? Anambwa. So we have to do a new things. And then the first time Unsuni Ayana Meti so you see, people are very I did some commentary somewhere. People are very dishonest, disingenuous, and liars. When it comes to the mantra, say Akufo-Addo call 1, Akufo call 2, we call. Ya no buza won say. E did already buahin. E didn't call 1992. 1996 over contest EBM. Delegate for units in China because of what? To normal me, because Wamaya call parliament. MPs for no movie near Oma call parliament. Edubuahin was the leader then. Omo control of stolen verdict. The Anko Parliament. People were angry. Say, I was like a parliament. But the decision of the party at that time, led by Dubois, and to delegates for a Tuabati Dubois, 1996, and Mama and LED party. So the personality now, I know what can I say. Brown, a candidate at that time, war or Gia Tumun, and up to 9 o'clock because he had no pause at the way. But some say, now wa quality parliamentarians election ni nyina no nim results ni nyina offer dada.
People made the argument.
No on him. He didn't know. He thought of himself and only 87%, 87 MPs now in our parliament.
But you don't agree with Nkrofo Mukase na odwene man who looking at the peace of the country.
Me pacho that time no. And the first election ni na munkum bia besi Ghana. Na Ghana be dan ebutu. Ojitu mu wie no na ojitu mu no na Omampani Mahama na why president. It was the mandate of the Electoral Commission. Okay, comfortable lead. And this is for that from cry now city be a common so they are comfortable lead. So he thought of himself, but he didn't think of the MPs and he struggle of parliament. So you see, delegates for we should open our mind and see say no. Let's take the party directions, to where and can you be better for more.
Do you believe in consistency?
Consistency in anything.
Say, and ye de asumisi ako elections. Yantua mano. Or say a sudden call. Kufuor, ye de no call in 96 Yantua mano. Ye de no call 2000 Emma winning elections. Enti was here ye sudden call. Nanado Danko Kufuado a contest in 28 wanya or by 2012 wanya 2016 and I would win consistency. You did not call for some time. Ghana for for some time. Into sudden no qua. Tell you why I call back. But you won't perform ye new party, more tradition more. You multiple times.
That one is that argument is an insult to Ghanaians. Obi obey's argument in Odi Ghana for them.
So saying.
Because you see, Obeso Chem say Ghana for so Mumpe, Ghana for the would ni pan ban who by your macono. You are insulting the integrity of Ghanaians. What did you do, madam? So I call we Ghana for who the infant qua. I didn't cry and Baba Ghana for Akono. That is a Ghana for no woman. Sabi. Excuse my language. Homo nim Nyansa. You are insulting them. What did you madam? What I say? And 2 persons catch him say, and Tiamfa Nipanon qua copy 3 times. You say, I'm a copy 50 years. Me who for Kakra. What I say? And the three cycle election, how many years? 12 years.
12 years.
Somebody say 62 plus. Na party no way. So we need power now. We need 2 men now. You don't need to repeat somebody for 3 cycle elections or 4, which is about 16, 12 years.
And for you, it is Kennedy Japan the between Amamu that power no.
He stands a chance of giving us power.
He stands a chance.
Yes. Giving us power 20.
Just like any other candidate be a woman person
No, Canada Japan because he has the credibility. What I say? Yeah, I'm talking about Charlie. Candidate na among for you machina you do. Credibility matters.
Credibility.
Honesty matters. Truthfulness matters.
Are the one and the credibility will that's what you be.
Unim candidate na ochi dollar share aji people to buy. You will not copy fire service for commander bottom. Unim candidate now. I Okojina Cape Coast said Okosi Airport. Port. Now the boss. Ebeka said any na kwem kura say Obesi Airport be Cape Coast. Unti want to be that. Unim candidate now. Oka say Pualugu Dam. Ya we be call that really unti be. The credibility I'm talking about. Ghanaians will remember this. What did I say?
If the delegates do not vote for Canada Japan.
Delegates will vote for Canada Japan. Delegates are going to vote. The delegates are going to vote for Canada Japan and bring the party to a strong MFE.
But me say what any strategy who be na work in Japan. Enisu a wo pese wo di be DMPP amanyoko nenim first of all. Na ye koso ko to ne so aba na obeye mampani e wo Ghana. Ne nisu ade hunu ye de.
Nisu ade hunu se Ghana fo benya adwumaye. Enisu ade hunu nyina e wo han se Ghana fo benya adwumaye. That is why he's preaching jobs. And it's already who only say Ghana for be discipline. Into our philosophy be your friend PhD. Patriotism, honesty, and discipline. And it's already who only say Ghanaians will be patriot. Near one you be near to. So my be ya ne free me ne so my be the patriotism of Ghanaians in the core. And we need somebody who can inspire. And that is Kennedy Agyapong. Somebody out in India. Say, ya na musro first in journalist for Kwana musro and as and about me that kind of fear be and as no or any deals. I don't even trust the modus and operandos or how he does it. But or the whom we share independent member. Kennedy Agyapong stands that. With President Ken Ohene Agyapong dia, you sit up because he can discipline you. Because to me discipline ba brand bakra afum. So we need nani swadi ho no say nyuma beba say discipline beba o mind him say people will be patriotic and people will be honest. Nani swadi ho no and adwuma ne there he has demonstrated how to create the jobs and he had the track records of doing so as 24 years in parliament as a member of parliament.
Oparians say if it is creating a job Uncle Nukradi, Uncle Pure Water Factory, and so a fenipa. So, ye pe businessmen, ye person bedio mampenia. Uncle for despite man in bedi president because we be a new baby
for parents as a teacher. As more can only New that's part of a big house of a president. Our parents as a man, that's part of a big house of a president. So, as a man organ. Oh, I'm fine.
In recent times, when Honorable Kennedy Agyapong addressing a podcast and not only a dish year
north, yes.
What's in name describing the former vice president as a liar. Say, well, ye chantro, or ditro, or hunu penia would ditro say be that or per se ye tuni.
But if you are not being truthful, you're frozen.
And the end of
as my making, if you are not being truthful, let me set you one example. I'm taking so I think I'm addressing issue no say Edubuahe obekọ election na oyalinti na ya one ko say anto amano
vice president no yes commentary
no I think say the company be here I've not paid attention to it but I think say it came from the camp. What do I say? But it is not true. Nobody can change the history or distort the history of MPP. It's even disgrace to Edubuahe Ebusuafo. Can you say Ebusuafo generations so? What do I say? Na ni omo e papa na omo nua no na onyare na mu twa to no so said na oyare nti no one contest and whatever I mean what is his name Oseche Mensah-Bonsu. It's on record we have said that. What do I say? But so if you are not being truthful to the historic fact of our party, you describe what say.
If you are not truthful, you are not truthful.
So if you are not truthful, then you are who? You are lying. And if you are lying, you are who? You are liar. You went to Cape Coast and told the Cape Coast, you said, we are going to build an airport. Minamkai. And he took a Akufo-Addo to go to Cape Coast and Pacho. Minya airport to be our. Was he truthful? So if you are not truthful, you are who? I mean, yeah, come on.
But this is a political party.
Yeah, but
and it is the reason why and Crawford be na catch us say no and I'm losing 2024 elections.
You are not being truthful to the fact that who are you? Nanu say me na ko Cape Coast go kai. Me na because my $3 na share IGP to when I could do 16-17. Me na kai. And do free say MPP from Kwana or Ghana. The Ghanaians are also watching and listening. And you read the program, if you say MPP from Kwana, Ghanaians are listening. News now, report on the banner. Ghana 40. And if somebody is shaping you to do the right thing, if you are not being truthful to the issue, who are you? If you are not being truthful to the historical fact of MPP, minimum age there, but me assure in 1992, okay, said do I contest.
Very well.
In the end, no more can, no more person be can. You are distorting the fact of the party. The history of the party is wrong. Some of us, we cannot stand. You have to be truthful. You have to be honest with the historical fact of the party. What I say? So please, Kennedy Japan brings a new directions to lead the party and lead Ghana.
And you don't see that in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
I don't want to mention him. Why do you want to single one candidate? Any probably now.
But when I ask you, Dr. Mahmoud
Bawumia,
you don't see that in Brian Echampo.
Who can Japan America?
Who Educhum?
Who can Japan was America? What do I say?
Were you one of the people proud to 2024? Kennedy Japan, when winning China, you decided not to campaign for the party?
I campaign, I'm MPP. Now, Kennedy Japan, I'm campaigning when no platforms. You all campaign. It's a propaganda. When who can Japan's all campaigning after 2023? He campaigned, he was all over. So who did not campaign?
People describe your group as whether you take it or the party breaks. When you're there, nothing should work.
It is never true.
Brian will tell you, say, Osha, the Ekoya, say, Kennedy Japan winning.
Kennedy Japan is winning.
The camp of your friend, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, will not come and help. And I said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so winning, and the camp of Kennedy Japan will not come and help. And these two camps, say, Bakwa, there is no way you are going to win power. He will be the middleman, bring the two sides together, and you go for victory.
On the campaign message, and I'm not here to campaign for him. So I will not comment on his campaign message. And I know, say, we campaign for Yelusu, Yelusu 2023. We campaign for the party and our flag bearer at that time. So I hope, say, they will also come and campaign.
Will you say that the candidate now with the call election 2024 is the reason why you lost the election, and now say the general governance of the country Nankasa Namamu loses the election?
People believe him, and
if delegates vote for Kennedy Japan today, that's a call election. Touch wood. That's when we near. Will you say he should be repeated again? I'm just giving you that assumption.
But assumption, there may answer assumption question. Ghanaians will vote for him. Tell me assumption. You are assuming Anambwa. So Kennedy Japan will win and lead the country.
But when you were going into the 2024, you said Bawumia was going to win.
Yes.
Did he win?
He lost.
It is the reason Kwentia Mumpesa Musadin Bababi.
Nina Kaho. Maybe I confirm question. I'm missing Nina Kaho. Nina Kaho.
The opponent Bekajo was looking at Kennedy Japan, Nikasa, he's not a presidential material. This is not a man Ghana for a pay. Attach and say, a Drew Babina in Norman bar. One shake Wako Boas.
Kennedy Japan on your teeth. On your comfort. Or DMP 24 years. What is it at the chrono at Alenda? Kennedy Japan, you're corrupt. Nipana Boni Dino. He was a record to have said the director of baby I know a minister of
Works and Housing.
The director ko sign check bi akoji sika bi ni ade onim hu hwe o ka so okoko ansa asem no okodi Sado College o ka won video animate for by so okowi a obi atade ya na me kan yo. So Kennedy Japan is not a thief. So that's it. Japan is not a thief.
But one guy said Kennedy Japan Bokro. No.
So
he's not fit to be a president. He cannot trust Kennedy Japan as president, knowing very well that
because Bokro no becho. Kennedy Japan Bokro no becho. Obemi acho. Only Hana, baby, I don't make up in your hay. Nema mammy, Ebeka said, Miss Remu, Papa, with the mother, Nico, family and friends, and me cry me political party, me political, destiny, political future is at risk. Say, me mama, Papa, because all your family and friends, who family and friends, and answer, who will be ship woman. Njoma Mukasa and issue. Or the Edisa of Betuncha, Obey me a chow. Obey me run ready, obey you ready. Obey shape. Njonya fit is saying, member of parliament for 24 years. Over times will be say, "Hunt me call a friend saying, you and Anna."
Yes, you want to bring call UN meetings.
The mentality now, ni pano Christian can a failure because se wono upe obia se me wo hi na me baba ekowale na wakofa be maba bema oni ne be ye adwuma ne nsa no mo do abo mo bra eni bema e wona adwun mu se me ware wo baba na me koji bisian owe ho me koji bisian owe ho obema baba na ko he se wo enipa kuo bi o ma adwun ni se yemfa obi medi Ghana nim na ono no na adwun ani se obetimi akọ IMF akọ UN akọ cabro for akọ se akọ gibisa it's a failure. We need to change our minds. Yeah, General says, we need reorientation. We need to change the political status quo. We need somebody here, obetini I erupt different things. Poor I don't watch the can assembly. Yeah, na munti ense ma omoka. Or see, democracy now, yeah. People don't believe in the youth don't believe democracy no yeah. But we need somebody here who can crack the ship. Paul, I don't watch it. Where do you see no? And can Japan can crack the ship? That's what we need now. And if I want Jim, okay, if I want Jim, not delegate for non and say we need to change. And John Moka is not fit, you know, or you're fit because on IMF and co cabro focus here and con loan from Obe creating human, only business partners, obe creating neighbor environment. Na ama a year private sector no, a creating human community. Nameti Achimonta here. Metia so many years ago. Na down we ho. Minim in Nipakura a higher media. But also we creating BB. Oye Jumoa, Ubi Jumoa, clean up. This is what we need. We need say a human ever mine. And can Japan is trustworthy. So what I say, can Japan is trustworthy, and people believe say he can lead this country and he can crack the ship. He can say Omani Bokao. People are deeply corrupt. And can Japan can fire, can hire you and fire you and discipline you.
My name is Saturday we are by now watch and Mowako to Abano. So far, with the preparations I would do from the election committee, even before we go into the election committee, it is more or less like say your camp, Canadian Japan camp. I said, Monsieur don't trust the national executives as it is now.
No. My main chair, my boss, my friend, Urajo Wise, former deputy speaker of parliament.
Yes, I'm not talking about the committee. I'm talking about the national executives.
Oh, the national executive now said, but they are free to shall know them. National executive, they say, maybe I mean, you see,
boss Justin Kodia.
Yes. Who can say better about JFK, General Secretary, Edu release the by say, and we a party officer, being constituency, regional, national, external branch, whatever. And we shouldn't
declare your support for any of the candidates.
Yes, but we say, on one choice, I let them know. Before better, none of the regional chairpersons, no more platforms. So it gives us an opportunity also to also wave in. That is why we need discipline. And I almost say MPP no discipline no any
national executives is almost a week now.
I don't want to comment on that. But their works, we shall know them. So I say, omo nyuma na omo ye no. So be.
The committee, election committee, headed by Joe Wise.
Yes.
So far,
So good.
Omojuma.
So far, so good. Minchia Secretary, William Yamwa. So far, so good. They have stood on their grounds. They have done a fantastic job.
But are you not disappointed? Say, from Belgium, Obeja Ojumani at the idea we Baha, whilst there was a proposal say yenye proxy voting. The committee rejected the proxy voting. And by this time, it was a
fantastic idea, friends, a proxy to safeguard the integrity of the election. Baby, the party is shaking. And I believe that in the wisdom of the election committee, person be no maybe I didn't cheer ever after election results. So na be ya mintim ho ase bia nkoba. Na party betimi aka me ho abom na etimi akodi akoji to me. So in the wisdom of election committee I fully supported them for not a proxy. So me dream me nko ame ho say me ma na me mo bia akoto proxy na edin twunu abeba na party election after party asumdwe mamu a na ma ye disservice to the party. It's better say me ma me wa hoden na metimi aba na ma ba ya kwanya so ati ase nti sa kwanya no a menya no eno na ama me yetimi aba yi untimi ma ni anu bebre untimi ma ye betimi aba no e ba beto aba no na untimi ma no na wo di prosecute akomo obi na obi kwa akoto no akofa baby a wompe ana so akoto ni different now because nipa na akoto no akohye ho a wo di prosecute na wonim ni trim wo beka se tuma new no akoto ama we how do you justify it? And the proxy is over, and I believe the election committee they took a lot of things into consideration.
And then my paper, I think Daily Guide read the story be by say Encrophobia petition election committee said there is a plot to disrupt the elections, and Kabeya Omunye that probe into that plot. First of all, even Ansana election is on December 31st.
Who is alleging that?
A group in the MPP say the omatete say yes Encrophobia she said Mranti Bia yes omodi omukwakodi nipa bonsem in the northern part. In the northern part wo mun enyanto wahye kakra na nka mun hwehwe sansem no mu ansana.
Oh well, I have not privy to allegation, but I know say the election committee election guidelines in the area the election on the day of election electoral commission Ghana electoral commission Ghana police service near marking kind guidelines now ura was in penny for the buyer Ghana police service and now gina election for party security bia enkoho when say ura you IGP the Ghana police service for no ahoden no enso ana bibi wo ha I know say betim atom saka crime appealing. I'm not saying police soldier for other security agencies for no so be me to trust in Bia and I know say Ghana police service for never share election so and I know say I trust the Ghana police service they will do their job and will make sure say they will safeguard the integrity on the date of election. They will safeguard the security and the integrity of the election. And to say you will be now baby no about who I say oh yeah metro ma bibia I know say the Ghana police service will take charge of it.
From region to region, you have 16 regions in Ghana.
For now, yes.
Yes, here from the Greater Accra region. Your candidates, which are your two abanu within the Greater Accra region, or how many?
I don't want to go by region. What I know and I believe in say because I don't have a data to speak on it. But
yes, I know
party for region. That's what I'm saying. I mean, call region by region. Okay. But I see it as a Japan will not get less than 65, 60%, 65 to 64%, 66, 65, 66, 65.
66, 65.
Yes, the whole guy. He's going to win.
Hey.
Oh, yes. Japan is going to say 65, 66%. Yeah. He will win.
Hey. Range.
Now, we are no crying. I'm catching on. Now, no. Jubilee House. Jubilee House. Who can I say? Dr. Former Kufudia MP.
SB.
SB. What has been okay? I was here. That time Jubilee House of National Security. They even intercepted Japan logistics near government national Jubilee House. The man was able to pull 37%. So now, bibi ani ho bim. Nipa bebre na hu omo na no mudi baby na wo bebre di nachi. Sa bebre no will bring in about 30%. Jo no 37% na da ho. That's what I'm telling you. Japan is not going to get less than 60%.
That's 37%. They've been so free.
Bibi obi anko baby.
Oh, back we are sister like you know what defecting and
Odru Hogdan Grodru Okakoto Makine Japan. No cry na catch on. Odru Hobe to number 1. Ojina boot man or to number 1. And all my best sound.
Ken so no kasa called the northern part of Ghana and yemu share. To the extent say Nkrofo show no evidence that ye tuma oba yankama. What are you going to do different to make sure say the tuma no ye be kind dia ma no?
I know the Ura Jojo election director former
Western North Regional Minister.
Yes. The election committee no mo penfo no mo ye adwuma rough. Enye bibia na e be kan ha. Omo ye adwuma o. We are counting every vote for Kenya Japan. Nobody should try anything. Hey, 31st. Nobody should try.
Sir.
Never.
GDN was so.
I'm telling you, no, so be quiet now, you come away 100% in a and muscle. No more for moon.
And Grover is MPP no more good.
Obia movie. Obia, we are going to say the area comments. Obia movie. You good work on this.
So, a national officer no catch or say, look, just saying Nkrofo cano. It was about me to me winning. Said the bear will be say or bet me maintaining the position as a national officer. And maybe as any pacono a year juma in the interest of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I said the bear will be maintaining the position. Obeso wa bontin a year juma for Kennedy Japan because on so person will be contested the maybe the national secretary and as a chairman and as a organizer and as a youth organizer in that regard. So a ban say the way I move no as a political party. This election say at a committee in Christ and peace pact. And yes. We internal elections in Amoko. The way I move on after the internal election, will you have the temerity? Will the party be together? To me, face the 2028 election.
Obi Obeka Sabia say yentimi Sabia no nim MPP history. No nim. Recent history Legon, you call Legon. You call Legon. Ura
Alan Chamantene and Adam Kokufad.
The tension was bigger than this. And no cry you came. Maybe we need power. You know, Obi Obeka Sabia no nim MPP history. 1998 Sunyane. Roma for them. I was a very young guy. The tension was bigger than this. Kufuado, any Kufo. And I read you any social media and Abba. That's why Yeti ni bebre. So the dark days in Ukraine, MPP echum.
But
so I believe, sir,
Professor Frimpong Boateng will tell you that the new crop of people are not the old ones. The way and manner at which we reason towards certain things and to say old guys no more. And the old guys understood certain things. Combine the old guy to the current Gen Zs, no one ban. I'm thinking you're different. You may have the old guys and be able to bring them together quickly. But the current young guys or no from so they are fake MPP members. No, they don't reason the way you think the 1992 people will reason.
We will come over it. Re-election now, we come over it. So how does it? We are able to. We never be support to Japan come. We be able to.
We election now. We be able to support Japan.
You have gone past sa our party no da. Nti re-election now. We be able to cool.
And I be a will be do what I na se ne plan ba ko no wi ni obetumi akọ support no
me hu se me obi andi matem
me bisa
obi me hu atem di bia me hu obi atem kana Japan team obi atem.
But how will you gather the courage to tell Ghanaians say to about, for example, Kennedy Japan winning these elections?
Amen.
Nipa waka say Kennedy Japan is not a presidential material, for example. Nipa waka sa and also waka kasafin edifa Honorable Kennedy Japan. How can that same person go to the Ghanaian people who can say to abandon Nipa Makacha was 1 year presidential
Very
material?
intelligent question. But the point is say Nipa no na all this couple presidential election no na ono na dream na presidential material na there. He will go and explain. If you be presidential material and is obeko IMF. Ako couple of focus ako UN me ba. A presidential candidate be yin no so de ono no ni IMF for ho adaje no ako couple of focus wo UN. Until that person will come and explain so that the presidential material and American say any honor a defa. You hear will be creating human their mind. You hear will be boa private sector a creating human. What lead private sector no. I encourage you omo. Can Japan can't sing be. Sure. Omo very 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 sensitive to this. Or can't sing be say obe decentralize the governance system no. Obe two region ministries be the akoko regions. He's preaching certain dynamics be NCA political conversation what I say, we should listen to the man. The man comes with different directions. And decide the panel idea or council being a presidential material. Maybe I don't take Canadian Japan philosophy. And the year Canadian Japan about Betiase.
Why would you think some section of the delegates will think otherwise of Canadian Japan?
Because ebi no wamo akwanya e preach the actual one. No ebi wamo take na Japan any campaign as. In time we are appealing to obi a want take na Japan campaign as. Say on tiase na yin change the status quo of the party. We should get a new direction. We should get a candidate obeying still discipline and we are party. Na bia so Ghana force. And this time some aye ken no ebe massa ada delegate for no asesa omadwene. We believe so.
So the diasporans are more back Ghana for these elections. Ebi ya tell baby am betu mo aba.
Oh yes, external branches for ni na no, yeah, polling station our headquarters Asalamda.
Okay, hold on betu no.
Yeah, yaba. Yes, external branches on betu yaba. Our headquarters. We have 31st from 7 to 2 p.m.
From 7 to 2 p.m.
Yes.
Hold on betu mo there. Oh, okay. Okay. There was a release a bar system, I don't know so well suggesting say Honorable Kennedy accompany Japan chisika be a system no say some messages were going to the delegates say mo chisika our system no, and this morning I cited another release yes, Kennedy Japan camp or say notice of fraudulent message circulating in the name of Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan. The attention has been drawn to a fraudulent text message sent from compromise sender ID Kennedy Japan force claiming cash disbursement to delegates. Can you confirm say mo first mo nyama bi say bia mo ma delegate bia transportation from maybe a one manaba police station wa ba beto aba
and I say release now na what kind no say me nua kuma kwaku kwasi kwate ni mpenifo I have the release omo the release number I mean When you guys say, you see, people are bent to do a lot of skirmishes. Who guys say, how do you be message be crack or around? Or no, for say, oh, now you touch in Japan, Dini, I mean, please, all this are falsehood. I mean, the last days here can be 8-9 days, you know. People will do all manners of stuff. But MPP delegate, you know, Omo from what you and yeah, propaganda in try to show message phones, you know, and they have changed their mind and they are voting for Canada, Japan. And the Omo ye no will be or they should stop it. It will not help the party to just pick somebody's name and send some pictures, messages be across. It's not worthy. It's not the diabolism and those kind of stuff, you know. M1. But I believe the MPP delegate, you know. Oma from one review. Oh, Oma to Abanaview. Abanoma to a view, yeah. Oma to a view.
I can't someone to 2 boxes.
Oh, Oma to a view. Knegapo is winning this election. Oh, there, I'll come back to your studio. 60-65%.
Any difference apart from what you are saying, will you be surprised?
Difference is here, Macra. Messi, this is what's going to happen. Oh, delegate for not to Abanaview. How much tea are sorry for no come out tea more color for come out tea a form for tomato Abanavi. How much will be? How much will be? And a I'm catching on. How much will be?
And the streets, senior ranking member, Kano, the streets, and we should also understand that the MPP is going to select somebody for Ghanaians to consider, not for the MPP. And what would you mean? So, ubetumi frame in between Canada, Japan, and the 4 candidates on Waka, i.e., Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Educhum, Cobra J Japan, and Afein so your friend saying, Omo Makano. Why now say ye two abanmanua? A didn't be true as Ghana near, was so Ubejina to now was what we are to abanabi at the Amanon to kill. And that has been the judgment of the people. Infancy.
Sir, make a true. Over BSF 1510 course. I told you what I said. And the delegate for. Mama yen dwene yen kwan hu because ye kwa akoton candidate ne dia magana for and ti fashion utri mu say sa ayiwe ya mekan no marketability is there but think about acceptability as well. The delegate for Esramo umienje party ni nsi ho umien tuma candidate Ghana for ye ton e be ye mre so at ase ye won krase no minim so what train crash that first na you could 2 bayre say ya opesia unna na you 2 bayre na odi nsuo agugu hu na anonom ho a opagya bayre na ho be na ayi na se ni nyina abakama kana Japan ono ana braba wa bo no ya gugu no hu nsuo ama sisi ya no ya sisi betu ni say hon ne dan bagana fo nti so ye delegate mesrew be a wutie fi bia wonye delegate kura na wonye bi ye delegate a Manentias say we need to change and we need to vote for Canada, Japan. NG party is you.
But I say,
hey, Nana Asante. Oh, yeah, we have you. I will be a question in Nambi. How 5% can be?
SD Odro, do not friend a ranking member, and or your branch secretary, or Belgium, Abrochimemo.